I'm Ashraf, I'm 32 years of age, I'm a photographer and I also play games, a lot of games. I started out doing photography because my cousin was into photography at the time and he does like a lot of street style, like candid lifestyle photography. I just bought a camera just out of the blue, and then my friend was a music artist as well, and then I just started going to shows with him, and then he managed to be around like other artists who had more of a bigger name than him, and then they gave me their emails. I would let my number marinate in their phone for a while, let it like just settle in, and then I would hit them up later on in the week and just say, look guys, do you guys have anything going on? If you need me for, I don't mind coming down to shooting for free. And then I went with them to do one show, then I met another artist, and I think it just kind of like spiraled and it just kept happening over and over again. And I think that's how I kind of got to where, like the levels of where I'm at. But I was doing photography for like 2 years for free. Not even one penny was coming to my name. My time in music was past. It was such a good time, but yeah, I think that I just wanted to leave music and I wanted to go more into like, the entertainment. So I was doing TV, a lot of YouTubers, and I feel that it's more fun. Like it's just more relaxed with me music. They kind of like, I don't really have any shade to say for music because I really like, I will always be in music. But I think for me, like I'm a more slower paced kind of guy, and the YouTubers and TV is just a lot more relaxed, and they're not as demanding as music artists are. Gaming, I've been doing it from like the age of like 8, 9. I first started out with a Nintendo 64, and I've always been like a Nintendo guy. So then we started playing out like Super Mario 64. We used to, like me, my brother, my sister, we used to be in one room, and then we used to take turns on like whoever would do one level first. If you died, you passed over the controller. My sister would have a go, she would die the majority of the time, but it's fine. And she would get to my brother, and then we just kind of rotate on that. So from the age of like 8 up until now, I've been playing games. Nintendo's still my wife, but I think that it's become more of a family-based kind of console. So I think that I still play it, like I still play Super Smash Brothers, still play Mario Kart, but I think that more and more on like the Xbox side and PC side. So PlayStation has never touched my soul. So I just stick on the Xbox and Nintendo. Yeah.
What is it about gaming that you love?
I think the fact of like you get to play with your family, you get to play with your friends, and like everyone's into the same thing you do, and there's always funny moments that you can have with your friends it's just priceless, to be honest with you. And I think that I just love being able to just sit there and just know that, like, number one, I'm gonna beat you, and number two, like I'm always gonna have that mind frame of like it's just a great thing, man. It's just really, really, really good. The older games, like the older 90s generation games, like how nostalgic they are, the music, the sound, like the whole soundtracks. I think that they bring back an element of like, this was a time when I was carefree. This was a time when like I could just sit here and play games and not even think about £1. So it was like, I think that more so those games have now implemented how I create like my graphic design and my animation. It's all based off like the old school Street Fighter. It's all based off the old F-Zero X. It's all based off like the old games that have like nostalgic cities, sunsets, all that kind of things, and the old songs that go bling 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 bling. So it's like those are the things that really make me like miss that time, but also make it bring back to this era, and it just connects.
You've published a book, or you put out a book that was basically about Japan.
Yeah, it's literally a small A5 book on like unseen content, and there's like 2 double-page spreads based on Japan, like analog, film, digital, Polaroids are in there. I think my next one might be a sports book. So I want to take my Polaroids and just every time I do a shoot with like a athlete, I want to take a Polaroid, get them to sign it, put them in a book, and then just have many different flicks of like artists on set. And I think I just really want to just take streaming to the next level. Like I only started like a month and a half ago, and like, there's a lot of people who just come back because like we grew like a small community, and people are just there chatting. And I think it's just really nice to give people an insight of like, you don't need the big PC, you don't need the big cameras, you don't need an aesthetic background, because more time people don't care about that stuff. Like people don't look at yourself, they may look at yourself and be like, wow, this is a really sick setup, but they won't, after that, that's it. Like no one really cares. So I think I just want to do more with streaming. So I think I want to build more of a community, like a happy community, inspire people to do more, inspire people to game more, and just really connect with more people. So I think streaming is like my next goal, and I want to start working more with brands.
If you could be any character from a video game, who would it be?
Can I pick two?
Yeah, you could pick two. Yeah.
This is why you're the man. So one is Shadow the Hedgehog, just because he's got a very carefree, well, not carefree, but he doesn't care about anything. So as time went on and Sonic managed to persuade him to figure out that there is more to life than what you don't care about, then he became more of like a really like loving person. Uchiha Itachi from Naruto. I think that guy like definitely put a lot of like fear into people, but then once it came out at the end, he showed that like he sacrificed so much just to make sure his family was good. And I think that like with sacrifice comes a lot of like loss, and it comes with a lot of like heartache and stuff like that. But if you know how to sacrifice the right things, I think the right things will come back to you. So it's just a cycle of like karma. You put good karma out, you'll get good karma back.
Amazing. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.